Damn it, Keith, you didn't shut the door.
Welcome back to Bourbon Country Reacts. This dick is Dustin. I'm Keith.
I'm the dick bourbon guy. And we got another Stephen bribe.
You know, you really couldn't tell because of the gigantic freaking star on the
The
bottle.
lone star. I think Stephen may be the only one who's ever sent us Garrison Brothers. And when he does, he sends it in force.
That is very true.
And I ain't complaining.
No, me
That is
either.
not a complaint. So this is Garrison Brothers Guadalupe.
Guadalupe. All right. It's not a tequila, is it? I mean, it's not clear.
It's a straight Texas straight bourbon whiskey.
All right.
Finished in a port cask.
You know, I've had quite a few port finished bourbons.
Yeah.
I tend to really love them.
Well, let's see how this one does.
Yeah, all right. So, the song, Steve, the last...
Shut up. Shut up.
The,
Shut up. I know what you're going to say. I was all happy about the last one because of leather.
the last Garrison Brothers that we did, Dustin was bragging on their pull tabs and how easy it is to open. Now he gets to wrestle with this one. He's got a ways to go there. That's anyway, the song. He finally got it.
I've been working out.
Do you even lift, bro?
Shut the hell up.
So the song associated with this is Cody Johnson and Jelly Roll, which we've come to understand is an absolute vocal monster.
Powerhouse.
And the song is Whiskey Bent. You all right there, man?
Shut up. Just hit play.
Put a hole in my wallet, put a hole in my wall. You put a whole lot of lonely in this 2 a.m. phone call. You put your Honda on the highway and my Chevy in a ditch. Just had to call you up 'cause I ain't touched that stuff ever since.
The song's Whiskey Bent.
Yep.
Made me say some things I shouldn't, made me break some things I wouldn't. Like the heart that you kept putting in my hand. Got me picking up the pieces, getting back in touch with Jesus. For some grace in case one of y'all comes back again. I'm just trying to straighten up what whiskey been.
I like it.
Yeah, recovery.
Now I'm still paying for it, but it ain't on a tab. It's all the dreaming of instead of waking up to the best I ever had.
You got that verse is Jelly Roll, right? And
Sounds
the first
like
one was
him.
Cody.
Yeah, sounds like it.
That was a cool transition.
It was. Back it up just a little more.
Now I'm still paying for it, but it ain't on a tab. It's all the dreaming of instead of waking up to the best I ever had. And I've been spending every second waiting for that second chance that I might not even have. 'Cause it made me say some things I shouldn't, made me break some things I wouldn't. Like the heart that you kept putting in my hands. Got me picking up the pieces, falling back in love with Jesus. And praying one of y'all comes back again. I'm just trying to straighten up what whiskey's
I can smell the
in.
tobacco in this.
Made me say some things I should, made me break some things I would. Like a heart that you kept putting in my hand. It's got me picking up the pieces, getting back in touch with Jesus, for some grace in case one of y'all comes back again. But until then, I'll be trying to straighten up what whiskey been. What whiskey been.
I loved how they kept passing the verses.
Yeah, I like that too. And largely, except for, some pedal steel, in the background, that was basically just a guitar and a guy singing, right?
Couple guys.
I do have a complaint with the song.
Interesting. Well, okay, let's hear it.
It was repetitive.
Lyrically,
Yes.
yeah, it was a little formulaic, as I think.
It basically was the chorus just repeated for the duration of the song, right? It didn't really have verses to fill in the story.
Right, true.
Except
That's
for kind of right
interesting.
up front.
That's interesting. And a little surprising. Considering, well, okay, so it's a Cody Johnson song.
Right.
I think if it were a Jelly Roll song, well, the ones we've heard so far,
Yeah, he's
got a story.
yeah, he's got a story.
He's
to
telling
tell.
you a story.
I think that complaint is minor.
Yeah, it was a good song.
Cody Johnson's got some vocal chops. There is no question about that.
Their voices played so well together.
They did, because Jelly Roll was holding back.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
He was holding back.
But I think it worked
It
for
worked.
the song.
I agree. It worked. That was a pretty darn good song. Repetitive and Jelly Roll was not being what we've heard
so
from
far.
Jelly Roll so far, who
Right.
melts your whole face off.
Right. And you enjoy every bit of it.
Yeah. But he's a guest in somebody else's tune, right? So
He played it right.
He-
I think he played it right.
he did. If he had blasted, it would have ruined the song, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah.
It would have.
Yeah, you're right. Because it would, yeah.
You'd have had a verse with Cody, and you'd have had your face melted off, and then you'd be like, yeah, it's Cody again.
But they played, their voices played really well together.
The back and forth and the harmonies, there were some female voices in the harmonies there.
Really?
Yeah.
I totally missed that.
Yeah, I heard it. At first I was like, wait a minute, are they using auto-tune on Jelly Roll's voice? And then I realized it wasn't auto-tune. There were some backup singers doing harmonies, and at least one of them was female. I could pick that up. Yeah, so this whiskey, this bourbon, I swear I smelled tobacco on the nose.
So I get...
It's not in the flavor profile.
I'm going to give you something. Hold on, don't take a sip yet. I want you, because this is a nose question. I've never gotten this on a nose. Okay, but I'm serious. Do you smell apricot?
Yeah. Sure did.
It smells really good.
It really does.
Like that's an apricot nose. It's got like almost a caramely undertone to it, like a dark caramel undertone. It smells glorious.
The upfront on this is freaking weird. It's good, but it's very weird.
It's so light.
What I'm getting, believe it or not, is salt.
Yeah, up front. Yeah, there's some of that.
The initial to me is nothing but salt. I don't start getting other flavors until I swallow and it goes through the mid. And then what happens there is crazy complex. Like, there's some kind of citrus I can't name.
Honey. There's like a clover honey.
That might be it.
And it's so good.
Sure as shit. Clover honey. And that hangs around.
It does. It's like, hey, I'm honey. What's up?
And then, so normally in a finish, oak rolls in. Not here. Citrus rolls in.
Uh-huh.
This is a really freaking weird bourbon.
It's so good, though.
But in a really good way.
In a good way.
I would love to pour this in somebody's glass with them having no idea
What it was.
and just see how they wouldn't be able to tell you what it is.
He does this shit to me all the time. He'll go take the glasses in the other room. I'll be sitting in the recliner, and he'll come back and just give me something. And then I get to try to guess what it is.
Yeah, I've messed him up a few times doing that.
Scotches, tequilas, brandies.
The tequila, I like mezcals, and the tequilas are pretty funny because Dustin always knows it's a drink before. I don't always do that. Dustin always, and he's like, smelled that mezcal and goes, it smells like somebody set a shoe on fire.
That's true.
He's not wrong. It does smell like that.
You kind of, some of the mezcals, if you want to get into them, you got to hold your nose to drink them.
But it's worth it.
I wish I was kidding.
He's not.
I'm not kidding.
Not
Because
kidding.
if you nose it, you'll be like,
I'm
I ain't
not
fucking
putting
drinking
that
that
in my mouth.
It's like somebody dipped a sock in ass. No, but it tastes glorious somehow.
Yeah.
I don't get that.
It makes no sense, but I swear it's true.
Because like half of your taste is your smell?
Yeah.
Something like that?
And somehow it's totally canceled out by the flavors at least with the mezcals I buy. This has got a great nose.
It's got a beautiful...
Got that apricot and...
There's like a dark caramel that rolls in under it.
And a touch of that tobacco's in there, which oddly enough is not in the flavor. I get no tobacco in the flavor.
The tobacco only shows up with a little bit of a bigger drink and on the very end of the finish.
Yeah, just took a bigger drink.
It's like when the finish starts to go away, you get some tobacco. I got some tobacco.
Not getting it yet. Do. Still not getting it.
Really? Like a cigar? Like a back here?
No, not
That's
at
weird.
all.
He's weird. I got it.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So
Steven?
this tastes...
Damn, dude.
Wait, this tastes super smooth.
Well, how smooth does it taste, Keith?
I'm going to say 95.
Yep, tastes pretty smooth.
It's higher than 95.
Oh, yeah.
What is it?
It is 107.
Man, my proofer is not off that far, is it? Does 95 seem unreasonable here?
No, because it doesn't taste 100. It legitimately doesn't taste 100. Like, 100 is a pretty identifiable
You generally
proof.
know when you're at 100.
Right. It doesn't taste 100.
Huh.
There is a little bit of burn back here on a bigger drink.
Well, I just took a bigger drink, and I did get some burn.
A little bit.
But I attribute it to the fact that I took a bigger drink.
Right.
So it's smooth.
Yeah.
Really, really unusual but good flavor profile. You got marketing wonk speak on there?
Well, it tells us a little... Yes. Oh, this is going to be good. Oh, yeah, this was finished.
Port, that derp. That explains everything.
It does. Why?
Why did we forget that it was finished when we talked about it being finished?
At the very beginning. Yeah. Why does that explain everything, though? The complexities?
This is how port finishes taste.
A little bit. So Guadalupe spent its first 4 years in toasted charred white American oak,
Like bourbons do.
developing caramel, raspberry,
No.
cinnamon,
Yeah, a little bit.
and chocolatey notes.
No.
This lovely liquid was finished with 2 more years in a port cask,
Okay.
imported from Portugal.
Okay, Portuguese port.
It's a Portuguese port.
So that's hilarious. They described all the flavors it had before they put it
But not after.
in the port. pork barrel and changed everything. Mm-hmm. That's funny. Marketing wonks.
They're funny creatures.
They're oddballs.
They're funny creatures. Steven, again.
King Bourbonite.
Holy crap, dude.
Yeah, that's 2 knocked out of the park right in a row.
Texas Ranger style.
And not just on the bottles. The songs have been great, too.
Yep.
So, yeah, well done, as usual, Steven.
Good job.
Yeah, so if you like this video, give us a like. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Drop down in the comments. Tell us what country music we need to check out, because we actually do listen. And tell us what North American whiskeys we need to try. We will see you next time.